Well, the crypto markets continue to move down a little bit. We continue to see this slide. I thought yesterday we had a shot at stabilization, kind of keeping our existing levels. And we still may have that play out. I mean, if you kind of look at Bitcoin, it has dropped about 11% in the last 5 days. But we do have this little right here where we're starting to maybe see some consolidation going there and maybe start to move sideways. The overall market being down 2.2% and 3,280,000,000,000 in the last 4 or 5 days, we've lost about 500 billion plus out of that market capitalization. And, we'll see if that continues. But I think that this may be our new reality for the remainder of December. I think that the Federal Reserve, what they did with taking the rate cuts off the table in 2025, at least right now in this look forward, definitely did some damage. I've already said that it was going to do some damage in previous videos, but that continues to linger and continues to be a thing. And there is this thing called a Santa rally, and I just don't know if we're going to see that. And I show you this because this is a really interesting historical perspective. This is a chart. So on the left, you see here you've got 2025. Yeah, okay. So you guys can make sure my picture wasn't showing it. You got 2024. You got the years, right? And on the top, you've got the months. And I want to show you specifically. So in 2024, it's the top one, and that number right there, down 0.59. Now, at one point here earlier, about 6 days ago, Bitcoin was up 11%. So that number was a positive 11%. And of course, we've given that back. Again, I showed you that chart just a minute ago. But here's the interesting thing. I wanted to show you this. 2020 was a Bitcoin halving year. 2024, what we're in right now, is a Bitcoin halving year. 2016 was a Bitcoin halving year, up 30%. See, but you see this. I think there's just too much pressure right now, especially with this latest Federal Reserve scenario, to get a even remote shot at anywhere near. I mean, like even like being up 20% or being up, whatever, 15 to 20%, which still wouldn't come in line with these numbers that we saw back in 2020 and 2016. So to bring that back home, I think we're going to continue to see this play out. This meaning more days like this, down -2%, maybe flat, maybe up a little bit, but at the end of the day, not really going anywhere. Because the thing I think, again, you've got too much fear, uncertainty, and doubt now in the market. And believe me, I would love to do videos at times and not have to talk about fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Okay. I'm just shooting straight with you, right? The fear and greed index continues to move back. I mean, yesterday we were at a 62 right there. We were at a 62. Last week we were at a 77. Okay. So now we're at a 59, which ironically, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with being kind of in a neutral position. But what neutral position gives us is not a lot of movement there. It means that money is sitting on the sidelines. That means that people are making a conscious decision to not put money into the crypto market of any shape, form, or fashion. Now, I will also tell you and remind you that the smart money steps in and buys at times like this. The smart money steps in and buys when things are down and dramatically, depressed, if you will. But at the end of the day, I think that this is our new reality, at least for the remainder of December, the remaining 9 days that we have here. Remember that chart I showed you with 2024, 2020, 2016. And that chart to me is extremely telling if you look at it and you kind of digest the numbers. And with that said, though, I still am extremely bullish. I'm extremely bullish looking into January. I don't really see any issues when we get into January. I think that it's going to be a completely brand new game. Now, remember, Trump doesn't take office till January 20th of 2000, January 20th of next year of 2025. You know what I'm trying to get at. Couldn't get that out. We have the new SEC chairman, Paul Atkins, taking office on that day as well. Or that's the day that Gensler is resigning. And, all that I think will bring us back up in one capacity. It will be a positive thing that everybody can focus on. We will have had by then basically 4 weeks, a month of putting this current situation with everybody looking at the Federal Reserve and what's going to happen and not in 2025, interest rate cuts and blah, 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 blah. They will put that behind them. That will have already been digested, and kind of people will start looking forward. People will start looking forward in January anyway, looking obviously at the brand new year. I'm basically a reset, if you will. So, again, that's the reality, right? So don't shoot the messenger because I'm bringing you not great news, but this is where we're at right now. as far as kind of the overall market conditions. And yeah, and I think that this is going to be some variation of our new reality. I mean, if we could end up, maybe up a little bit on Bitcoin, maybe up 3 to 5% right now on the month end, that would be a win from where we're at right now. And anything beyond that, I think would be a major upshot. We'd have to have something positive hit on the more global financial macro stage to buoy to bring up, the crypto market from where it's at right now. So anyway, all right. I appreciate you. Have a good one. I'll see you. Bye.